Thanks so much, Dylan. All right, it is the latest in our week-long series on health and wellness during the holidays. And we all know that one of the best ways you can handle the stress of this time of year is to get out and move your body, get some exercise. Unfortunately, that's easier said than done with schedules around this time of year that are more packed than ever. So joining us this morning to give us some quick tips, really quick, right? Because we don't have a lot of time. Yeah. This is Kendall Railing, and he is with Sanford. He's one of their expert trainers over there. Thanks so much for coming to the show.
Thank you, Emily. Thanks for having us today.
Yeah. Okay, so you brought us some goodies. What am I looking at?
I brought us some goodies here, yep. And so initially what I've got, just some dumbbells here that we can help us move and develop some strength. And if we're sitting at our desk, we're at home, whatever it is we may be doing, and we have time for, dumbbells are a great way to help provide some of the external resistance that we need to help keep our muscles strong as we go through the holidays and as we age. So with these dumbbells, you want to just take them and we can just do just a few bicep curls. Super, yeah. And we're just going to keep those elbows.
I don't know about my form. I haven't done these in a while.
Yeah, we're going to keep those elbows right at your side, and we're just going to hang them down at your legs, and we're just going to bring them right back up. Yeah, and we can actually bring them up and then turn them also. This way? On the way up. There you go, and we're up, back down. So bicep curls are a really great way to help strengthen those arms. And then the other thing we're going to do with those dumbbells, we're just going to hold them right here at the shoulders, and then if this is good for you, we're going to just push our hips back a little bit, and we're going to squat a little bit and strengthen those legs and strengthen our posterior side. And we're sitting and we're up and down, all the way down. Yep.
I have kind of crazy
knees.
You get
and so we're pushing those hips back.
I don't know if you can see, but look at this. Can you get a little lower, Ben? See? There you go. But that's great because this is kind of what a lot of people wear to work these days, right?
Yes. And so one of the things that with the exercise and fitness, it doesn't have to be complicated, and we can exercise in a lot of things that we're wearing today. And so if we put those back up, I mentioned earlier just strengthening the posterior side. And so with phones, computers, things like that, and we are more than ever, we're hunched over a lot more, and so we want to again strengthen the upper back and those muscles to keep us, like I like to say, stay taller longer.
Nice.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to slip our hands right into those straps, and then we're going to take that band, put it right out in front of us, and then we are going to just pull that, stay nice and tall through the chest, and we're going to squeeze those shoulder blades behind us and strengthen that upper back and those shoulders. And as we pull back, we stick that chest out, and just like that, you look great right there. Awesome. Super. And again, we want to make sure that we're staying taller longer, and so we need to strengthen that upper back. And again, it's so important because we're in front of our phones, we're in front of the computers nowadays more than ever. If you're in the office, we're in front of contracts and meetings, and we sit a lot. And so that's the other thing that we need to make sure that because we're sitting. If you are sitting a lot, I think a good option.
Ooh, these are fun. I have one of these at my desk in the newsroom, and I have to say all good things about the bouncy balls.
Yeah, the ball is a great way to when you're sitting at a desk a lot, a great way to maybe relieve some of the stress in your low back, but also to strengthen through, there's the core word, or the big word in our industry is the core, and to help strengthen your core. The one thing when you're sitting on a ball, you just want to make sure that your hips are higher than your knees.
Okay.
When you're sitting on a ball.
Right.
And so that way we're not slouching as we're sitting on that ball. And so the ball's a great way to be at your desk and be sitting. And so a great tool to use.
So are you recommending people do like actual exercise on this, or just really kind of like use it because that way you're not using the back of your chair to sort of like slump down? Right.
It really is going to help you to stay taller. Yeah, and I got a lot of air in there to help us make sure that we stay taller or keep our hips higher than our knees. Yeah, and the thing about the ball is you can do a lot of rotational things just through your hips as you're sitting, as long as you can kind of focus on, the work that you're doing.
So you're not having too much fun while you're typing and what have you.
Still got to get your work done, but just having that movement through your hips and through is going to really help strengthen through your core and your low back as well.
And it is like a nice little stretch because you get so stiff when you're sitting there, writing script after script for a 2-hour show, right?
I guarantee you, after 20 minutes of sitting on the ball for the first time, they're going to be very sore through their lower back and through their core area. And so with that, I'd probably start for 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe get back into that chair and then kind of build up some time on that.
That's awesome. So how long do you think that people should really devote to one of these things? Like, at what point can you say, okay, I've moved enough, I mean, obviously more exercise is usually better, but like I said, time is so much at a premium, and it seems like workouts are kind of the first thing that goes during the holidays.
Absolutely, and you can get a lot done in just 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
You can take, if we had 10 minutes right now, and we don't, but if we had 10 minutes, we could have you sweating pretty good, and it doesn't take
right
long.
now, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't take very long at all to get much done. And that's the thing, people think, well, I don't have the time.
Right.
And it's like, you have 10 minutes, you have 5 minutes, do something. And the more, just doing something over a long period of time is going to create some benefits and some results for you.
I love it. I love it. Anything that gets people moving, it's just, you can feel the immediate lift in your mood.
Absolutely,
too.
and that's just it. When you talk about so much mental health nowadays, and the fitness and the exercise is going to really help that mood. Maybe not just even in the workplace, but at home, and when those kids are trying you at home all the time, then that fitness, that exercise, that movement, that mobility is going to really help that mental health.
Very critical. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kendall. Great tips. You guys, I want to see everybody coming into the office tomorrow with a gym bag full of these goodies so we can all get each other moving and a little bit happier and lighter feeling for a very stressful holiday season. Stick around. We are going to talk about what kind of working out outside weather we have right after the break.